What up, Dusty? Nothing much. Just trying to get some eggs for scrub. Honestly, I might just do one batch, hatch them, and then something else because this is kind of boring. How was your shiny hunting been? I haven't shiny hunted in a little bit, so. Silk Song. You know what? Understandable. I'm not one to play those games. I don't know. I just never found interest in them, but they look really good, and from what I've heard, they are really good. Magnificent even. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I don't know. It's been one of those games where they look really good, but I've never drawn interest towards, so I've never bothered playing it. Dang, yeah. Hollow Knight I heard is really, really good too. Yeah, well, I did the same thing with The Last of Us. Like, I didn't play it until like it was all remastered, and I'm just now replaying through the part 2 in chronological order on grounded mode. one more collection of eggs, then we're gonna hatch them and then go hunt something else. Alright, last collection, let's go hatch them. Your controller needs taking apart? What? Oh, okay, I was gonna say, what do you mean your joystick needs taken apart? Huh? Alright, let's get these eggs. How many did we get? Ah, that's not bad. What should I hunt after this? Should I go back to Dratini Dragonair, Dragonite, or what? Oh yeah, dude, get rid of Drift. Drift sucks! Why do you think I play with this all the time? All my Joy-Cons have Drift. Do Dragonair? Okay, I will do Dragonair. I might swap to Sword and do, or not Sword, what am I saying? Scarlet and do Dragonair, just because I can, Drapey's not in it, so I can solo hunt it. We'll see. I do need another Drapey though, so. See what hasn't hit me yet, but ZA comes out next month. What? I want to try to. My goal right now is I want to try to be able to afford a Switch 2 to grab that and get ZA on it because that'd be much preferred for playing on. But we will see.
Build a website you love with Wix.
Oh my god, freaking ads. See, I don't mind the Pokemon transfer thing. That's not really an issue for me. I just, like, my biggest issue with ZI right now is that basically, unless you have a Switch 2, it's not going to run as intended. That's about it. Like, and the other thing, too, is that, so for me, it's not a problem, but, like, just overall, like, Mega Delphox, Greninja, and Chestnut are locked behind a paywall. Yeah, which is insane. Even real like us. Like, yeah, well, that's the thing, right? Is that, like, it's the game, right? You're playing the game as the game. You're gonna enjoy the game for what it is. Like, I'm just getting sick and tired of Nintendo putting everything that they are doing behind a paywall. Like, that new VR headset thing that came out in last, yeah, but that was free online, though, and you didn't have to compete in any battles. You literally just went online, went to Master Gift, and got the Torchic. That was it. There was nothing else to it. With this, you have to have online, you have to go do all the battles, then you gotta claim it, then you gotta do, like, level up, whatever, because I'm pretty sure it goes Chestnut, Delphox, Greninja. Like, it ain't right. Yeah, I don't know who in the world is gonna buy the Virtual Boy. That is the dumbest thing that they have ever made. Because not only is it gonna be useless in terms of use of like what you're gonna use it for, you can just make your own for cheaper. Why would I go buy a $70 little fake ass cardboard VR headset I can put my Switch into when I can literally get a cardboard box off of Amazon for like not even $1? And then just tape it together into a freaking headset. Like, what? Oh, it's because it's got the Nintendo branding. Obviously, the Nintendo branding takes it from $1 to goddamn, like, $80. My problem is that My problem with Nintendo is that they have become the results... Like, so... They have become victim to their own greed, in a sort. Like, they used to be not that big of a company doing these games or whatever. Like, they used to be good games and offer. But now the money's gotten to their head, and they're like, yeah, we're, you know, a freaking, like, god in terms of gaming. So, like, let's just take advantage of it and ruining the community for everything. Oh, I know they've been around since 1880s. My problem right now is that they're taking advantage of the fact that they're as big of a company as they are. Like, so for me personally, I've had no problem purchasing Nintendo's products or anything like that. The problem I have with Nintendo is that it's almost becoming to a point where you're having to spend more than what you should be required to play certain things on their stuff. Like, so I have nephews that love playing on their Switches. The problem is that, like, one of my nephews, he saves his birthday and Christmas money to buy games, right? It's becoming to a point where you have to save for like 6 birthdays just to be able to afford one game. Like, and especially now with the Switch 2, like, to have an enjoyable experience playing a game by Nintendo, you're having, like, just off of nothing. Like, say you just came out of nothing, like you just bought, like, you don't have any Nintendo products to play a game, like a game at what the experience of which you should be playing it at. You're having to drop hundreds of dollars, and I don't think that should be appropriate. Like, it's the problem I have with it is just that it's like they're pretty much seeing their audience and being like, yeah, we know we can drain their wallets, let's do it. Because inevitably, at the end of the day, people are still going to buy their products. People are still going to buy what they're producing because Nintendo has been such a reputable company for how long, right? So, like, and like the other thing too, with like that new patent BS in the States, where like they own a patent to summoning creatures and mounting creatures. Are you kidding me? See, in my opinion, though, I can agree. Like, the Switch 2 is a luxury upgrade. However, the games shouldn't be designed to play on the luxury upgrade. They should be designed to be played on the base game with the ability to have a better experience, like more advanced than what an experience should be. You know what I mean? Like, it should, like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, for example. Like, you can see the difference in, like, how many Pokemon spawn and, like, how certain areas lag and don't between the Switch 1 and Switch 2. I think the way it should be designed is that the way it works for the Switch 2 is the way it should work for the Switch 1, and then the way it should work for the Switch 2 is that it's upgraded. You got better graphics, better quality, better just, properties of life and that stuff. Like, and that's my problem, is that they design it for the Switch 2 and then downgrade it to be able to play it for the Switch 1. Because, like, my biggest problem has been, and always will be, is that the games that are designed for the Switch 1 are not taking into the fact the amount of, like, work that the CPUs and stuff has to use in this. Because this is, like, it's like a little small device. It's not no big console with these giant fans and stuff that can help it. It's literally just a small device. One more egg. Like, so for Z Egg coming out, I think yeah, controlling their IP, that's one thing. Then there's controlling the market. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you know how many games have stuff where they summon mounts? Like, any game that has a horse in it. Any game that has any kind of animal in it, pretty much, that you can have as a pet, is now under, like, it results under that warrant, like that patent. Well, that's yeah. No, you're right. A lot of game development is pared down to match the available hardware. However, you shouldn't be having to downgrade it to be able to play on the Switch 1. It should be designed to play on the Switch 1 with the ability to upgrade it and play it on the Switch 2. Not the other way around. Because right now, it's like, how do I put it in a different term? There you go. It's like going out to buy a Lego set from the store, and you get to the store and they're like, yeah, the regular Lego sets is $140, but here's you know the the downgraded Mega Bloks version for $60. Well, look at Marvel Rivals, for example, with that, actually. Like, it was designed for the PS5 and, like, you know, higher quality devices, PCs, whatever. Now they released it on PS4, and look at how that's running on the PS4, right? So, Rivals is designed and it properly runs on the PS5, with occasional bugs here and there. Like, there used to be an old thing where, like, if you use a Doctor Strange portal, because it's a portal that where it directly links each other. So sometimes it used to lag a bit whenever a Doctor Strange portal would be put down, because it'd be like loading the fact that there's two areas now together at the same time, in two different spots. That fixed it, and it works really well now. Occasionally you do get lag, but that's just how games are sometimes. The thing is, so like before you even hop into a game, there's a select screen where all the icons of characters will load up, and you can see just like the base, just like PNG of the character. And like if you hover over it, they'll do like a little animation and then do like a still image, and then you can click on them and view them. On the PS5, it's the PNG without clicking on them. The PS4, they don't even load. They don't even load the PNGs. So it's basically like opening the Pokemon box and none of the icons are loading, and all you have is like the little like transparent Pokeball icons. That's literally what it happened, and when like people playing on the PS4 version of Marvel Rivals, that kind of thing. Had the Meowth? Alright, alright. Good luck. I wish you luck. Yeah, that's my problem with Nintendo right now, is that the average family now is having, like, if they want to be able to play games like that, they're having to spend more money than what they should have to on things, when a lot of times, especially in Canada, you can't really afford it with how the price of how living is right now. Favorite new Mega? Delphox. Easy. Delphox's Mega looks so cool. A second I saw that, I said, yep, that's on my team. I think Chestnut is really great, and it is very, very much an upgrade to what Chestnut already is, which is really nice. Greninja's is weird, because it feels like they took Ash Greninja and just made the shuriken bigger and put him upside down, if I'm being honest. Like, it doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look original. I'm still waiting to see my Mega Whimsicott. That's what I want to see. Or Mega Lilligant. Or Scolipede. Or Excadrill. You've liked almost every single Mega. Which one haven't you liked? Like, in my opinion, the worst one of the ones that have been released would honestly be, it's kind of like a not so great opinion, but honestly, Victory Belt. Like, I don't really see the appeal of that being a Mega. That's just like a different form. That ain't a Mega to me. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel like it. Mega Hawlucha's sick. Mega Dragonite looks to be really cool. I think the icon is just kind of ruining its image right now because it's very disproportioned. Mega Malamar is very weird, and I very much like it. It is very funny. Yeah, and then the color starters. I did not expect Mega Raichu X and Y. But I will say it is understandable that the evolution of Pikachu got a Mega. There's not really, like, honestly, they're not bad Megas. The problem with them is that there wasn't really much you could do with them in the first place. Like, it's an electric mouse. You already did the most of it by putting it surfing on its tail. Like, there's not really much else you can do. See, that's what I'm wondering, right? Is that, like, what's the cause for the wild Megas? Because, like, in X and Y, the entire thing was the reason why Pokemon can Mega Evolve was because the bond with their trainer, but now Pokemon are just randomly Mega Evolving? Like, huh? Yeah, I don't know about Wild Megas. We'll see how it goes down. I think it's a cool concept. I think it's a cool idea. I just don't know how they're going to execute it, and I don't know if they're going to execute it well. And that's the problem. Well, see, that was the thing, right? Is that, like, one, it's probably because the Switch couldn't process wild Dynamax Pokemon. But two, you're right, like, we couldn't do it at all, and, well, I mean, like, look at, like, they literally, okay, I'm stumbling on my words right now. They literally had a point of the story where Leon went around calming wild Gigantamax Pokemon, or Dynamax Pokemon. Why the hell couldn't we do that? For real, like, just see one in the overworld once, but no. Nope. See, Megas will always hold #1 to me. Z-moves just suck. As much as I love Lola, Z-moves just suck. Dynamax Pokemon, my problem with them is it was very much of a, unless you match it or directly counter, you're screwed. You know what I mean? Like, going into the gyms, like, say, Nessa, whatever, right? If you have a grass type, you're fine, even if the Dreadnought Gigantamaxes. But, like, if you have anything that doesn't resist water or rock, you're kind of screwed. And I don't like the idea of that it's just, like, that trump card that's just like, haha! And then F you. Because, like, especially in Double Battle, like, Double Battles 2, it kind of wrecked the format because it's basically just Gigantamax, whatever would be most effective. Rather than, you know, Mega Evolve the Pokemon that's gonna hold your team, right? Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? Is that's the nerf for it, right? Is you can put status conditions on it. But if you don't have those status conditions, like playing through just a normal playthrough, status conditions aren't really something I would put on a Pokemon because unless it's a Pokemon that I really, really like and that the only thing it's good at, like battling wise, is Toxic Scalding, I'm really not gonna have any kind of sleep move or burn or anything, or any kind of status move that isn't attached to a move like Flamethrower or Scald or Ice Beam or something like that. Ah, Z moves were never good. Z moves were so dumb. You get 1 turn to get a move that does extra effect. Ain't really worth it. The only thing that made Z moves different from like huge attack moves like explosion is that there's no drawback. That's it. But you only get to use it once. Fair enough, yeah. Priority Z Destiny Bond, that's fair, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, Z moves were not it. That was such a dumb idea. Don't mess a god magic arc, okay? I despise Incineroar. I hate that stupid freaking starter with all my passion. I want them to make Lit in a starter in a Legends game specifically so they can give it a different evolution that isn't Incineroar. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That cat is, like, my biggest problem with it is the fact that Torracat is one of the best middle evolution starters there is. And then they ruined it. They had to make it bipedal. They had to make it look like a firefighting starter, which we did not need after after Embor especially. I understand you have sentimental attachment, but Incineroar is a disgrace to Litten. Litten and Torracat are awesome, and Incineroar just is a disgrace. I feel bad putting the fact that Litten has to evolve into Incineroar. Litten's cute, Torracat's awesome, Incineroar is an ugly piece of Oh, you can label it Fire Dark all you want, but at the end of the day, it's a fire starter that's bipedal that wrestles. If that doesn't say firefighting starter to you, I don't know what does. Exactly, Torracat is so good. Incineroar is ugly as shit. And then they put it in Smash because it needed more popularity. No, it's ugly. It's stupid. It shouldn't exist. It's got a broken ability that makes it very competitively viable, so you see it anywhere competitive. I understand Wolfie VGC's hate for it, and I am with him on it. I say we go back in time. Whoever designed Torracat and Litten, keep them. And then whoever designed Incineroar, fire them and get another starter made for Incineroar. Sounds good. I don't know. Okay, sentimental attachment, you do you, man, but you couldn't pay me enough to buy an Incineroar amiibo, or like Incineroar for that matter. There's a reason it sits in the depths of my boxes. As soon as I got the shiny, I said I'm never getting this shiny again. Is the Chiyu thing done? Can you get Chiyu yet? I haven't checked. Hey, you can get Chiyu. There's Chiyu. Okay, you guys are all going in home. Alright, let's go do Dratini. Actually, we're gonna get some herbs first, because I do need herbs. You could, yeah. I don't know where you would do that, but you could. Yep. I did the Sword and Shield raids there, Aura. Oh, that's easy kill with Raichu. What's up, Otter? It's been going okay. We just finished up our Scrap egg, so we're just doing a bit of herb hunting, and then we're gonna go for Dratini. And bye-bye, Raichu. How's your day been, Otter? Nah, you good. Hey, you don't need to. If you are busy, you have priorities, man. I'm happy to be here if you want to come watch, but you got priorities, man. You'd focus on those. Don't worry about me. I'd much rather you take care of your stuff that's in your life than come watch my stream. I appreciate you coming by and watching, but that to me is your priority. You gotta prioritize yourself, always. Gusty Garden, baby. That's good. Honestly, I didn't stream yesterday. I usually do, but I've been a little less infrequently streaming just because I've got stuff in my personal life I'm dealing with too. Like I got a new job recently. Been going through a bunch of stuff with some friends, trying to figure some stuff out because I'm going to visit them next coming weekend. So. Didn't hire Lego? Bro, lucky! Just die, right, you. Dude, it is a good shiny. I'm so freaking jealous because you're getting that and I still can't get my freaking Latios, man! I don't know how this Latios is evading me this much, but here we are. Cough up a bit of that luck, Otter. Please, cough it up. I severely need it for Latios, man. You know you want to give me that though. Come on, cough it up, cough it up. Come on. Without a badge on sword? Bruh. spread it faster. Yeah, well, honestly, yeah, probably. See, that's the reason that's one of the reasons I am not the biggest fan of Sword and Shield, is they just messed up their shiny hunting method in that game completely. Like, it's pretty much just you either do full odds or Masuda to actually get a method, or Dynamax Adventures. Like, or, okay, well, just base game we're talking. It's literally just full odds or, Masuda. Alright, bye-bye Tatsugiri. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, the Brilliant Aura thing is so dumb. Oh, why'd I catch it? Oh, it is a 100% a worse deck snap. The deck nav was consistent though, and it actually worked. Unlike freaking the Brilliant Aura BS. Yeah, and the difference was between the more active and passive mechanic is one worked and one didn't. Or the method in Let's Go was broken too. Okay, I will be right back. I'm just gonna turn this off real quick just so y'all aren't staring at a blank background. I'll be right back. I am back. I forgot to turn my mic off. Should go help somebody out with something real quick. We are back though. Let's do it. What are y'all talking about? Damn, shiny Larvitar's Suicune and Soapy. Freaking lucky, man. Yeah, I've never hunted in any. The earliest game I've hunted in has been Diamond and Pearl, I believe. Yeah, because that was. I don't remember how I shiny hunted in that. No, it was Platinum. That's what it was, Platinum. That was the earliest game I shiny hunted in.
We need to change.
Dude, Mamoswine line is so good. It's so underrated too. Nobody really thinks of it, but it's such a good line. Uh-oh. Iron Hands, buddy, you gotta work with me here, please. Wait, what do you mean it failed? Oh, my attack is all the way up already. I thought I lowered my attack. Oopsie. God, Coaster's so annoying. See, I personally don't think Oinkalone is cute, or not Oinkalone. Lechonk is cute. Oinkalone is, to be fair, that's kind of what a generic pig Pokemon would be. I just don't like it. And nothing for it. Bro, cough that luck up, my dude. I need some of it. This way. Yeah. Like I said, like, I don't know, like, there's some Pokemon where it's like, yeah, that's how it would be designed, and that's how that kind of Pokemon would be. I don't know, I'm just not a fan of Blankamon. It's not a bad Pokemon. It's just not really that of interest to me at all. Dude, if that happened, that would have been the funniest thing ever. Having a flying pig as the fucking regional bird. Oh my god, that'd have been hilarious. Dude, this freaking darn Remoraid will not shine, dude. See, that was the one thing I didn't like about Paldea, is it never felt like they had a regional bird. Like, Wattrel and Kilowattrel kind of, but not really. It didn't feel like it. Hey, we got a herb. Bro, we don't talk about that stupid bird. I think Squawkabilly was the most random bird we didn't need and yet got. Like, people compare it to Chatot all the time, and I think that you're disgracing Chatot when you do so. Chatot was involved, and like what Chatot's like had the signature move Chatter, which was unique to it, and like it and Smeargle had its own kind of unique thing. Squawkabilly's just a bird. Like, I have never met a single person who actually cared about Squawkabilly other than just to make fun of it. Nobody cares for it. It's just a bird. It's just there. The other thing too about this game is there hasn't been a moment since Scarlet and Violet's release where whenever anybody's asked me like if any Pokemon I remember from this game that I've ever said Paldea and like Tauros, Paldea and Tauros, like it's never something I ever remember. Oricorio every day of the week. Oricorio. I love Oricorio was such a good Pokemon to have for the Alola region because it's so accurate to what Hawaii is in the matter of each island has its own kind of thing, and the fact that it's the same thing just with different versions of it between each island of Oricorio with the hula, like that was immaculate. Oricorio was amazing. I love Oricorio. It actually had a gimmick. It had a reason for existing, not just being a bird, right? That's my problem is that they'll release random ass Pokemon without a gimmick and they're just kind of irrelevantly there. Like they no evolution, no character in the story uses it. Like they're just kind of there. Squawkabilly or Unpheasant? I don't know. I would say Unpheasant only because it also kind of had it had two different forms, right? So it kind of was given a gimmick of sorts. Not really. It still has more practical use than Squawkabilly, though. The flying taxis use the squawks. You know any other Pokemon in this region that the frickin' flying taxis could be using? So many! Can I fly, please? Well, exactly right. They would use Corviknight, yeah, but Tinka Tinka exists. But there's so many others. Like, you can use Bombardier. They literally carry shit in pouches. Like, what? You also have Kilowattrel. Like, I don't know. It's just Braviary's in this region too, you know. Or Pelipper. Or Dragonite. I mean, Dragonite would be kind of difficult to use, but you know what I mean. Like, there's so many options, and they went with the most inconvenient option being 4 stupid parrots. Not even parrots. I'm confident enough. Orbs can take it out. What, the Sandslash? Oh, the Sandslash is shiny? Absolutely. No, they are believe. I don't believe it's shiny. It does look like it. I will give. Excuse me. It does look like it. I will give you that, but no, I don't think it's shiny. No, the bark, like its feet would be darker. I can always catch it and we can check, but I'm pretty sure it's not. No, that's not shiny. I will catch it so we can check, but I'm like 99% sure it's not shiny. Yeah, that's not shiny.
Basketball.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. Like it definitely did look like it was shiny. Yeah, I have yet to see a shiny Terra raid. So I used to do the Dynamax Lair Den glitch where you could just like cycle through and get the shiny dens. I used to do that in Sword and Shield, and I would like host it for people, whatever. Ooh, wait, do I have all the Hippowdon forms? Hippowdon might be a fun hunt. Hold on, let me see. No. I know I have one, so when I do find it. Did I pass it? It looks like I do need Hippowdon because I don't see it anywhere in here. It would be like right here if I'm correct. Yeah, let's do Hippowdon. Because what dex number would Hippowdon be? Yeah. We're a bit too far. No, we're not far enough. Yeah, there it is. 256. Yeah, I was right. Exactly where I said it was. I do need Fampy 2, I'm pretty sure, so this is a nice hunt. Yeah, right there. And then Dawn Fan is there. Yeah, I do need that too. So, let's do it. Oh, there's still one more piece of ham. Oopsie. There we go. Bro, I am a master at the subway skills, alright? The only difference between me and Subway is that I don't put the top bun on it. That's it. You eating a witch. Not a sandwich, you eating a witch. Or a sand. Whatever you consider the bottom bun to be. Wait, is that shiny Sandaconda? Nah. Oh, wait. Yo. Okay, no, it's not. I was gonna say, why are we not attacking it? This is why I hate this game, because I don't have shiny indicators, man. No sound cue, no visual thing, nothing. You just have to guess. That... Is that shiny Phantom? No, it's not. Honestly, yeah, no, this isn't a fun hunting condition at all. I might just say F this and then do Masuda for these, because this is not fun. Yeah, we're just gonna do Masuda for these. Yeah, that's just a nightmare of hunting. And one, the sandstorm. Two, the shinies are barely different. Like, I'm just gonna Masuda that. Screw that, man. I will be ending my stream around 10 tonight because I do have some stuff I need to go do because there's people away this week at my place, so I will be ending it a bit early because I do need to go, you know, make up for what they are not doing this week. So unfortunately, it's gonna be a shorter stream, probably today and tomorrow too. Good night, Dusty. Have a good night, brother. If you're not here tomorrow, have a good day tomorrow. Wish you all the best. Let's mess it up. God, I hate allergies, man. Alright, well, good night, Otter. Hopefully you have a good night. Cough up that shiny luck first before you leave, and then you can go. I'm kidding. Have a good night, brother. And now we're done. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream there anyways. Perfect timing, too. No sense grinding this shit again, but yeah. Peace out. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. Hopefully I can go longer tomorrow, but I gotta do shit tonight, so peace out.